Hey guys, so yeah, this is the video that I was going to do. This is going to be some daily goals that I want to kind of try and achieve. I mean, with all this panic and stuff, I reckon, I'm sorry, dog's growling. I may have got a tiny bit of depression. I mean, I don't feel sad, I just feel stuck and tight and frustrated. But by no means have I got the kind of depression that clinical depression. I don't think. There's people that have it a lot worse than me, but I seem to have always thrived on routine and stuff. So I thought if I can get a few things that I want done daily, it'll help me myself. It'll help the household itself, which therefore will de-stress Ellie, which will then in turn de-stress me. If I can get a few things sorted out, the better. It'll help me. Do you find this concerning when a dog's cleaning himself and he's staring at you while he does it? Anyway, sorry. And yeah, so I reckon it'd help out. So I'm going to give it a go. I've got my black book. I'm writing it all down in just because I'll forget otherwise. So yeah, the first one I've got is drink 2 litres of water a day. I've always been very good at drinking water. We went through a period where we were drinking shitloads of Pepsi Max, and it wasn't until I stopped drinking it I realised the effect it was having on me. So since all this panic stopped, I've only drunk water. I don't drink anything at all. I even touch fruit juice because the sugar fucks my teeth up. No alcohol, which sucks because I was never a heavy drinker, but I enjoyed whiskey and rum. But of course I have that mixed with Pepsi Max, so... But I'm not really missing it, to be fair. So all I've drank in the last nearly 7 months is water. I had the odd cup of tea in that, but that's about it. And I want to stick to that, but I still don't think I'm drinking enough on some days. Because I mean, I usually have a bottle with me, and it's usually about that size, which is 50 centilitres. So I'm meant to be drinking 4 of these a day. That'd be 2 litres, I think. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it would. Yeah, of course it would. But I found if you have a smaller bottle with you, you drink a smaller bottle slower, because you drink less from it. I don't know why, if it's a mental thing or not. So I'm going to swap to a bottle this size. Comparison. This is a litre, so I've got to have 2 of these a day. And that's what you're meant to be drinking every day, normally. Then if you do strenuous exercise or anything on top of that, they say you should drink to accommodate for that. So if I do that, I'll drink more. I mean, I always drink anyway. I mean, taking the bottle out's kind of become a bit of a comfort thing for me. Because for some reason the act of drinking can get me out of a panic. I read somewhere that if you eat when you're in a panic state, your brain kind of registers that you're obviously not in a situation that you need to get away from if you've got time to eat. So maybe it's that, I don't know, maybe it's just distraction, something to do. But anyway, yes, that's the first one. Drink 2 litres of water a day. I don't think I have any trouble doing that. So yeah, that's going to be quite good. Next is this is basically a weight thing and a, I don't know, mood kind of thing. It's to get up every hour for 10 minutes. So my life's pretty sad, to be fair. I'm pretty hermetised. I don't go outside. The dog only gets walked when Ellie's back. So I pretty much just sit on this sofa, on the computer, or watching the TV from when I get up to when Ellie comes home. Then I just sit here while Ellie's here, and then we go to bed. So it's pretty nasty, and it's not good, and it's not healthy. And even though I've had the doctor tell me it's healthy, getting up and doing stuff I don't know if it'll make me feel better, because doing stuff makes me feel shit, but it's not going to kill me. So, excuse my phone. So yeah, with this watch, because it was an expensive watch, it's got a timer on it. So I've set the timer on, and every time it's an hour, I get up and do something for 10 minutes, or if I'm into it, longer. Even if it's just walking around the house, or going and standing in the garden, or something. I'm going to link it with one of my other things on the list. So yeah, that's getting up every hour for 10 minutes. Hopefully this might also get my body used to getting up and down, because what tends to happen is I don't move for about 3 hours. I might move my legs or something, but I don't move, and then after 3 hours I'm in a slump. And when I get up, my heart rate races really fast, because obviously I haven't moved for 3 hours. That's normal, but I think it's panic. Then I'm all achy, because I haven't moved properly for 3 hours, and then I get dizzy. So if I'm getting up every hour, hopefully it might get my body used to it, or I might not get the achiness. And of course, the achiness, the heart rate, and the dizziness puts me in a panic state, and then I'm fucked for the rest of the day. So yeah, this is basically trying to solve that. Okay, sorry I'm talking about these a lot, but cheers for watching if you're still sticking with it. Next we got walk the dog. No, that's going to be at the end because that's a big one, right? Next we got tidy up 2 hotspots a day. This is how anal I am. When we don't really have a messy house as such. We have messy areas, which I think is the same with everyone else. So I call them hotspots because they're places where we always leave stuff and use it. So I've got a list of them, and part of my getting up for 10 minutes is I want to tidy 2 of them a day. Because they're spots we use daily, they make a difference when they're clean because we're always looking at them, we're always putting stuff on them, and mess can accumulate quite quickly. So that's part of the getting up. That's what I'm going to do when I get up, is I want to tidy 2 hotspots a day. But as they say, tidy house, tidy mind kind of thing. So at the very least, it'll make Ellie feel like I'm doing something, so she'll be less stressed out. Okay, the next thing is like a threefold thing. I need to go to bed earlier because I'm starting to go to bed late again, and there's no need because we don't watch a lot of TV anyway. We watch a lot of stuff on demand because we can watch it one after the other or something. So I need to start going to bed earlier again. A lot of you will think it's ridiculous for a guy who's 23, but it helps. And I need to be going to bed around 8, 9 o'clock. I don't fall asleep. We usually watch something, a movie or something in bed. But the fact that I'm in bed means I'm winding down. And I fall asleep maybe before midnight, whereas if I go to bed 9, 10, I usually don't wind down. I'm usually not falling asleep till about 1 in the morning, and then Ellie has to get up for work, which is fair enough, and that disturbs me, and then I don't get a proper sleep. And that's not her fault. That's my fault for not pre-planning and go to bed earlier. So the threefold thing is go to bed earlier, get out of bed earlier, because I don't usually get out of bed till 10. I wake up around 9, stay in bed for another hour checking the computer, and then I'm out of bed at 10. And that's not good. So I'm going to be trying to go to bed earlier, getting out of bed earlier in the morning, and then eating breakfast before 9, because I'm not eating breakfast till like this morning I didn't have breakfast till 11:30. I mean, that proves that I haven't got diabetes, which is great, but it then means I can't have lunch till about, I'm going to have at 2:30 today, so it fucks up my eating pattern for the day. So I need to be getting up and having breakfast before 9 o'clock. So that's a threefold thing: to go to bed earlier, get out of bed earlier, and eat breakfast before 9 o'clock. Okay, next we have, this is more a kind of exercise, but it's not really, the exercise for someone my size needs to be cardio, and I'm not ready to do cardio because as soon as my heart rate goes up from cardio, I'm going to start worrying that something's going to happen, so I need to feel better in myself before I start doing that. But yeah, so do muscle lifts. I'm only going to use a few cans out of the cupboard, cans of beans or something, but just to get rid of my bingo wings, because I've got quite bad ones from where I lost the weight, because obviously when you're my size and you lose 4 stones, you don't lose 4 stones from the places you want to. You lose them from in between your fingers, or your arms, or, I don't know, your toes. Stupid places that you don't need to lose weight from, but that's how it works. So it's basically also because I get a lot of pains in my arms, and I don't know if they're muscle tensor from the panic or if there's something wrong, but like I say, I've had all the tests, they say I'm fine, so all I can imagine is that it's either done by my head or the fact that I don't use my arms very often and they're kind of wasting away a bit. So at the very least, I might lose the pain in my arms, which would be brilliant. And I don't think your heart rate increases that much when doing repetitions like that. So that's a little goal. I want to do some of that. I don't know how many I'll do. I'll probably try it once. My arms really ache the next day, but I'll probably do, it's not much, I know, and you'll probably think it's a bit pathetic, but about 25 on each arm a day. Just because it's better than nothing. That's all I can say. Then we've got sort 2 albums of music in iTunes. I have like 18,000 songs on iTunes, and half of them I haven't listened to. I've mentioned this before in a video. I need to sort them out. It's nothing to do with my panic. It's just another source of stress that I can sort out. So that's another one. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. The walking the dog thing I'll talk about in another video because this one's about to cut out. But anyway, that's my list. Cheers for watching, and let me know what you think. Cheers. Bye.